But yeah, as you can see, this game. I mean, it's a fun game, man. Like, I think it's definitely worth the price, man. I mean, I paid almost $90, so I'm not saying it was worth $90, but I think definitely the $60. What's up, man? Hack the Gamer here, and yeah, like I said, man, I don't think this game is worth $90. I'm starting to question if it's worth 60. Nah, man, but I am having fun with the career mode and offline version of the game. There's a lot of good boxes on here, man. It's just, yeah, I don't know. You know how it is when you first get a game, you test it out, and you sit with it for a week and kind of can really give a better assessment of it. I said a solid 7 initially. I still think it's close. Probably 6.5, man. It's just online is really not playable right now, man. Online is really not good. Really, it's toxic more than anything. But it's also, there's a lot of technical issues and glitches, and of course that could depend on your connection and everything as well. But yeah, man, you deal with spammers, which you can get around spammers by body shots and spamming back and kind of countering and stuff like that. So you can get around the spammers because I think every game has that type of player. Yeah, this game is definitely lacking in some areas, man. But for those who just want to play a boxing game, I think it's passable. Not online, man. You're gonna get mad going online. It's the rage quitters that get you. Not the spammers is annoying, but it's the rage quitters that really get you. Listen up, rage quitters. Stop rage quitting, man. You are messing the game up. Like, if you're gonna rage quit, stop playing, bro. Like, they should penalize them. They should put them on like a timeout or something like that for hour to a day if they keep on rage quitting, or even have them, when it comes to penalize them. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to how they as far as in the game, they can't do certain things in the game or something like that, man. Or even the spammers, they get drained quicker when it comes to stamina if they just spam the power shots over and over again. So there's penalties they can look at to help kind of cull some of that spammy rage quitting type stuff, man. Like, if you're gonna rage quit, man, don't even play, bro. You look at somebody look like they got a bad record, and they come in there and clean your clock, and you're like, nah. And they didn't even spam power shots, but they were just outboxing you. Like, just take the L, man, and keep it moving. But it's like people want to save their records and stuff like that. It doesn't count against your record, but if you win, it doesn't count the win either. So it's like, man, it's annoying, man. So there's some things they need to fix, but it's the glitches, man. It's the people not getting tired when they are using power shots the whole time. Like the stamina, there's a stamina issue. Offline, it seems like it's kind of broke too, because the computer doesn't really get tired. It seems like you run out of stamina quicker than they run out of stamina, regardless if you are higher ranking. You could be a 91 and it could be 87, and it seems like their power punches will, regardless of the stats, will do more damage, and they can throw them more, and they have more stamina. So stamina is an issue. The boxing, the gameplay is a little weird, man. I did go back to Fight Night Champion just to see the comparison and career mode with that, and it was fun, man. I like the simplicity of career mode, but I would like to see more integration of having an option to do those sparring sessions and punching bag and those little boxing things we could do to raise our stats and things like that in the game. I have 13 million. That's crazy. How'd I get that? It's another thing. I'm fought 15, 16 fights, only making 20 grand, bro. Like the coaching thing, is annoying, man. Having to change out a coach and cut man and manager every freaking fight is just annoying, man. Like, every other fight you have to change out your coach and stuff like that. So I don't know if I'm missing something here. You can extend it longer. That's one of my pet peeves with the game as well, in career mode, man. But ultimately, man, it is what it is. You can have fun with it if you choose to have fun, with the game, and just kind of fight with the more modern fighters. And especially when they update the roster and get newer fighters, it's going to make it even more fun and enjoyable to play. But they definitely have to fix, there's issues with gameplay when you get stuck, and your opponent just can hit you and wail on you, and you can't move, and especially when they're about to get a knockout or you're getting significant damage to the head or to the body. It's hard for you to move back, as well as when it comes to when you about to knock the opponent out, it's hard to catch them. It's like they got an invisible barrier up to where you can't get them. You can't get to them. They either push you back or it's hard to get to them. So that's another thing, man. And sometimes the punches seem a little bit light, on the lighter side. I remember playing Fight Night Champion, and I didn't have to use power shots a whole lot. I could still knock out the opponent without a lot of power shots, just regular, button or joystick punches, what I'm saying, hooks, and they're, you look at what their strong punch is, you kind of use that to knock out your opponent. But yeah, so it's a little bit easier, man. Of course, we're gonna always compare it to Fight Night because that's the standard, when it comes to boxing games, man. They kind of set the standard. EA did with boxing games, and I mean, we still play. There's still players online for Fight Night Champions, so that shows you that how good of a game that is. They choose. Some people said they even went back to Fight Night after playing. This is like, they need to. I'm not gonna go back online until they fix this issue. So yeah, man, they definitely need some work, man. And I seen online to where they talked about this is season 0, man. Like season 0, what are you talking about? You charge people $80, $90, $60 for unfinished game or season 0 game where there should have been something done in beta, when they were testing the game. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be a year later to where we're still looking at season 0. Like this, we should be in season 1 right now. Granted, this does happen sometimes. I mean, they could send out patches, and like it seemed like Mortal Kombat 1 is definitely a situation where it's ongoing. They keep on doing different things with it and animalities and stuff like that, and different gameplay resolutions when it comes to characters and stuff like that. So we understand, devs sometimes don't put out everything that they need to test the waters and stuff like that, to kind of get feedback and what they need to improve on. And kudos to the ones who actually listen and do improve on the game. But yeah, man, yeah, it doesn't feel good right now. And but I mean, like I said, I'm not the competition dude, but for the competition people who really do this and try to rank up and get belts and stuff like that, I feel for them. You know what I'm saying? Like I could play on offline and be good with the game. I don't have to ever go online and I'm good. I could just do career mode and get the belt that way and stuff like that. But ultimately, like I said, for me, I play offline. I'll be good with the updated boxers and rosters and stuff like that. Hopefully they will fix some of the gameplay issues with the movements and boxing and punches and how the punches look and how the game feels overall. So let me know in the comments, man. Are you still enjoying the game after a week? Do you think it needs work? Do you feel like it's an unfinished game? Do you just don't really care, you're good with the game and you're just going to continue to play? Or what are your thoughts, man? Let us know in the comments below. But as always, if you like the content, continue to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell for more. Appreciate y'all, man. Hack the Gamer signing off. Peace.
Perfect.
The 3 judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight.